June 24th, Mr. Legault said that with youth being hospitalized, there is a game changer here, that we cannot basically have a relief because of 65 years old and older are getting vaccinated, as he said, and April was supposed to be like a great month. Now it's not April, it's back in June 24th. How do you think people will follow public support? What do you think about public support if you look at also other rules that have been adding up, and if you are a couple not living together, you have to wear a mask outside?
So, two separate things. Rules that are confusing need to be clarified. The story about the mask from the beginning was an issue. It was somewhat clear during the pandemic, and in the last 2 months it got a little fuzzier, and especially the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's really confusing to people. So the government, if this is the way we're going with masks being worn outside, we need to have clear explanations. We need to have a lot more transparency and coherence from the government. That's the work that they need to do from a communication standpoint. As far as June, I think what the problem is more the difference between the tone of things are going well, we are under control, don't worry about the situation, as we're not panicking, but we have to confine more people, and then now saying, okay, until June is going to be a problem. I think it's a dichotomy between the tones of the government that is really problematic at this point. But François Legault needs to tell us, like, if it's June, what is the optimistic scenario, what is the pessimistic scenario, and what are we looking at?
Are you just looking for more transparency from the Legault government based on what you said and talking about the decree as well? We're
looking for more transparency, but we're also looking for more information on in order for us to know that we're making the right decisions, we also need to have more information. And we've tried different ways. We were very constructive as an opposition. We brought forward at least 20 different suggestions to improve the situation. We tried with asking an independent inquiry. We tried by asking Dr. Arruda to come and meet with us. We tried different ways in order for us to get more information and to be able to basically do our job, which is questioning the government and bringing proposals. But questioning the government, if you're missing information, it's pretty hard. And you know this as a reporter. So we just want to know, how are they making those decisions, what decisions they're making, and we want them to follow the law, because the law right now is not being truly followed.
How so?
Because if you look at the bill, you'll see that you can renew the decree every 10 days. But after 30 days, you have the responsibility to go back to the National Assembly and consult the National Assembly. So technically speaking, we've been in a pandemic for 12 months. The National Assembly should have been consulted for at least 12 times. But it hasn't been the case, because what they've done is they've renewed the decree every 10 days, which prevents them from going to the National Assembly. But if you look at the bill, the original intent, the intent of the bill is for the National Assembly to be consulted if it goes beyond 30 days.